Hello there, viewers. Seattle Beats here with a rant on the misconceptions about turkey. And yes, I know it's funny to rant about turkey, but it's not an angry rant or anything. Just an informative rant, letting you guys know that a lot of those typical routines and traditions that you think is the right way to cook turkey really isn't, and a lot of people cook turkey the wrong way. And for this Thanksgiving celebration, and I know a lot of you guys may see this video after Thanksgiving, but basically what I'm going to do is tell you guys how to make that turkey cooked the right way and for it to actually be tender, edible, nice and juicy, because a lot of people assume turkey is awful, but turkey is actually one of the best meats in my opinion, and cooked the right way it's really tender. Just so many people have the wrong misconception about how you're supposed to work things on Thanksgiving. Well guys, first things first, if you have a decent sized turkey, you cook that turkey for maybe 2.5 to 3 hours. Now if you have a gigantic family sized turkey, maybe 3.5 to 4, maybe that, even 4 might be too much for that. But there's a lot of people that have that common misconception you gotta get up at like 5:30 in the morning and cook the turkey all day long, and of course that turkey's gonna be awful. No turkey should be cooked that long. Think about it. 8 hours long, of course it's going to be dry, and a lot of people are going to think turkey's awful. I honestly even thought turkey was awful as a kid, because I'd always go over to other people's houses because they always wanted to cook it themselves for Thanksgiving, and we'd eat it, and I just thought it was this horrible bird that tasted really dry I had to eat once a year, and I was always horrified and I'd have to eat it, because I'd feel like they'd give me this big plate, and I'd be like, oh God, I gotta eat this. But then finally my mom actually cooked a turkey for me, and she's really into the Food Network and all that good stuff, so she's past all those misconceptions, and I got to eat turkey the real way, and I was like, what is this heaven in my mouth? What have I been missing out on? So please, people, please, don't give turkey a bad name. It can be so good. Please just cook it the right way. Alright, to those of you guys that actually do cook your turkeys like all day long, I thought about a good way to make sense of it for you guys, where you guys can make sense about why that just doesn't work as well, and how you can make your bird taste better, and why it just doesn't work the other way. Now, think of your turkey like a giant chicken. When you cook a chicken about 15 to 20 minutes per pound. Now, you would give that same exact amount of attention to a turkey. The only reason it takes longer to cook a turkey than a chicken is because there's more pounds in the turkey. So, cooking a turkey 15 to 20 minutes per pound is the same thing you would do with the chicken, and just think of it, if you think about it like a giant chicken and you cook it that way, that's how you're going to make a good turkey. Just every time you cook a turkey, compare it to a chicken, and then you'll understand why your chicken would be awful if cooked the same way as your turkey, because that would basically be the equivalent of cooking a chicken 45 minutes per pound. Now think about how awful that chicken would be, and it'll make more sense to you. Okay, now the last misconception that I'm going to talk about, and I know a few of you guys may have been thinking about this already, you may be thinking, well, if you cook the turkey for that short of amount of time, how are you going to cook it long enough for it to cook the stuffing on the inside? Now it's time for me to horrify you guys. It is extremely unsanitary to put stuffing inside of a turkey before it has been cooked. Because think about this, it would be like taking whatever you ate earlier that was cooked and rubbing it around in some raw meat and then eating it. Sure, the turkey gets cooked, but you're not sure if it's going to cook out all of that slime and bacteria stuff that was rubbing around on the stuffing on the inside before it was cooked. So you're really taking a risk if you put stuffing inside of a raw turkey, because unfortunately we like to think that all our foods are really closely monitored, and we do have a pretty good monitoring system here in the United States, but a lot of meats go unmonitored, and sometimes they do random checks and see that a lot of meats have disease-causing bacteria inside of them, and the only reason that a lot of us don't get those diseases is because we're lucky enough to cook it out. So if you don't cook out all the stuff and cook the stuffing separately, you're really taking a risk of getting really sick. So next time you have some stuffing, cook it on the side. Well guys, I hope this video informed you on some stuff that you wanted to know, helps you make a better turkey in a more sanitary way, and I just hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Enjoy seeing all your family again, because it's probably been a while. Hope I didn't offend anybody in this video. I hope you guys have a safe trip. If you like this video, give it a subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.